You're not waiting on God. God is waiting on you. Have you ever felt like you're shouting into an empty void? Like your prayers are hitting a brass ceiling and bouncing back? We've been lied to by a culture that worships the self. From the moment we are born, the world whispers, "Follow your heart. Chase your dreams. Your will is your compass." But what if I told you that your heart is a deceitful compass? What if that compass is pointing you directly toward a cliff, but it's calling it destiny? The biggest problem in your life right now might not be the spiritual attacks, your bank account, or your lack of luck. It might be the very thing you hold most dear, your own will. Today, we're going to peel back the layers of our ego to discover why your desires are the very thing blocking the miracles you've been crying for. You say you trust God, but if we are honest, deep down, you still want things your way, on your timeline, and in your fashion. Why do we cling so tightly to our own plans? It's because of a fundamental human fear, the fear of losing control. We think that if we surrender our will, we become puppets. But the opposite is true. When you are a slave to your own will, you are a slave to your changing emotions, your limited perspective, and your flawed past. Our will feels right because it's ours, but our vision is like looking through a keyhole while God is looking at the entire map. Proverbs 19:21 reminds us, "Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." Think about that. We spend our lives building sandcastles of my plans, only to be frustrated when the tide of God's purpose washes them away. Most of us don't actually pray. We negotiate. We treat the creator of the universe like a cosmic vending machine, where prayer is the coin we drop in to get the product we want. But a selfish prayer is a ceiling, not a door. It limits the infinite God to your tiny, finite imagination. Here's the truth nobody tells you in church. God is not obligated to obey your prayers. He is your Father, not your servant. Let that sink in for a moment. If God answered every single prayer you made in the last 30 days, would the world actually be a better place? Or would it just be more convenient for you? If your prayers are always about me, my, and mine, you're not engaged in a conversation with the Holy Spirit. You're engaged in a monologue with a mirror. And that mirror cannot save you when the storms of life hit. Real faith isn't getting God to do your will. It's God getting you to do His. This is where the blockage begins. Your hands are so full of your own good ideas that you have no room to receive His perfect plan. Look at the greatest battle ever fought in human history. It wasn't on a bloody battlefield with swords and shields. It was in a quiet, dark garden called Gethsemane. There, the Son of God was in such agony that his sweat became like drops of blood. He had a human will that felt the weight of the coming cross. He prayed, "Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me." He was honest about his desire, but then he uttered the words that changed eternity. "Nevertheless, not my will, but yours be done." If Jesus had to surrender his will to save the world, why do you think you can change your world by holding on to yours? Contrast this with Jonah. Jonah had a will to see his enemies destroyed and to run as far as possible from his calling. His will led him to a storm that terrified everyone around him, and eventually to the darkness of the deep. God's will was Nineveh, a place of discomfort for Jonah, but a place of salvation for thousands. Your will might lead you to a comfortable boat, but only God's will is going to get you safely to the shore of your true destiny. Let's get practical and look at your life right now. You've been praying, God, give me this relationship. They are the one. But God sees the heart, and He knows that person will destroy your peace and walk away in 2 years. You pray, God, open this specific career door. But He knows that job will demand so much of you that you'll lose your connection to your family and your faith. You are asking for temporary comfort, but God is preparing your eternal calling. We must come to understand that God's no is often His loudest, I love you. His silence isn't a sign of His absence, it's a sign of His protection. He's not ignoring you, He's shielding you from a future you aren't prepared for. The problem isn't that God is silent. The problem is that the noise of your own want is too loud for you to hear His gentle whisper. A mature Christian doesn't pray to move God's hand to match their plan. They pray to move their heart to match His. It's time to change the way you talk to heaven. Instead of, God, do this for me, try this. Lord, give me the heart to desire what you desire. Align my soul with your spirit, even if the process is painful. Romans 12:2 says His will is good, pleasing, and perfect. It doesn't say it's always easy or immediate, but it is always better than your best-case scenario. When you finally open your hands and let go of your will, you don't lose control. You finally find your purpose. You stop fighting the current and start flowing with the Spirit. Stop fighting for a version of life that is so much smaller than what the Creator has for you. If you're tired of being the captain of a sinking ship, hand over the wheel today. Trust Him. If this message woke something up inside your spirit, subscribe to The Narrow Way. Let's walk this difficult but beautiful path together. Comment below, "Your will be done," as a sign of your surrender today. I'll see you in the next video. Peace be with you.